History of Quebec. History of Quebec. Quebec was first called Canada between 1534 and 1763, according to the encyclopedia. It was the most developed colony of New France, as well as New France's center, responsible for a variety of dependencies, for example, Acadia, Plaisance, Louisiana, and the Pays d'en Haut. Common themes in Quebec's early history as Canada include the fur trade, because it was the main industry, as well as the exploration of North America, war against the English, and alliances or war with Native American groups, according to the encyclopedia. Following the Seven Years' War, Quebec became a British colony in the British Empire. It was first known as the Province of Quebec, 1763 to 1791, then as Lower Canada, 1791 to 1841, and then as Canada East, 1841 to 1867, as a result of the Lower Canada Rebellion. During this period, the inferior socio-economic status of Francophones, because Anglophones dominated the natural resources and industries of Quebec, the Catholic Church, resistance against cultural assimilation, and isolation from non-English speaking populations were important themes. Quebec was confederated with Ontario, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick in 1867, beginning the Confederation of Canada. Important events that marked this period are the World Wars, the Grand Noirceur, the Quiet Revolution, which improved the socio-economic standing of French Canadians and secularized Quebec, and the emergence of the contemporary Quebec sovereignty movement. These three large periods of Quebec's history are represented on its coat of arms with three fleurs-de-lis followed by a lion and then three maple leaves. Read about the history, indigenous societies, Paleo-Indian era, Archaic era, Woodland era, European explorations, Jacques Cartier's voyages, New France, 1534 to 1763, Colony of Canada, 1608 to 1759, Royal Province, 1663 to 1760, Catholic nuns, British conquest of New France, 1754 to 1763, British North America, 1760 to 1867, Royal Proclamation, 1763 to 1774, Quebec Act, 1774, American Revolutionary War, Invasion of Quebec, 1775, Constitutional Act, 1791 to 1840, Martial Law and Special Council, 1838 to 1840, Union Act, Grande Hemorrhagie in the 1820s and 1830s, Canada 1867 to present, growth of Montreal, influence of the Catholic institutions, politics. Prime Minister Wilfrid Laurier became the first French Canadian to become Prime Minister of Canada in 1896. Boundaries. First World War. Conscription crisis of 1917. Great Depression, 1929, hit Quebec hard. Second World War. Maurice Duplessis 1944 election. Quiet Revolution 1960 to 1980, Religion and Culture, Separatism, Politics, 1970 to 1980, 1980 Referendum, 1976 the Separatist Parti Québécois André Levesque was elected, Constitution Act 1982, Canada Act, Act of Parliament, Niche Lake Accord and Charlottetown Accord between 1982 and 1992, 1995 referendum, 2000 to present, in 1998 following the Supreme Court of Canada's decision on the reference relating to the secession of Quebec. Summary of Quebec's political transformations. Canada, the core of New France, 1608 to 1761. Province of Quebec, 1763 to 1791. Lower Canada, one of the Canadas, a British colony, 1791 to 1841. The Canada East portion of the Province of Canada, 1841 to 1867, a British colony. Quebec, 1867 to present, a province of Canada. Read also the timeline of Quebec history, history of Montreal, list of national historic sites of Canada and Quebec. Read all about the history of Quebec, history of Quebec, history of Quebec.